Okay, so yesterday was a day off. The two lads were out in the van, and I did a bit of organising and stuff like that. I'm running a small bit late this morning. It's 8 o'clock. I was supposed to be out half an hour ago. One of those mornings where you're really tired and still looking forward to the day, really tired, and you wake up and you go, I've either slept for another half an hour or 5 hours. Well, we're at Builders here. We're doing offices and stuff, and yeah, you know yourself, working away hard, getting a lot done. So that's what we're at. The two lads are inside and I am outside. Later we have some carpets as well as windows and that to do, so that'll be all good. Yeah, and it's Friday as well, so you're going to be glad for the end of the week. This afternoon we're going to do a good bit, when I say we, the girls in the office are going to do a good bit of kind of closing out the week, seeing what customers are left over to go on to next week, make bookings for Monday and Tuesday. We'll do the rest of the week next week, and also we're going to do a whole pile of cold calling for commercial and industrial stuff. We kind of do a regular circuit of cold calling and new ones that we can think of, and we're going to do it this time for carpets as well, as we're venturing into that a little bit. So that's what we're going to do, see what we can come up. Again, we're busy at the moment, but we're preparing for those weeks that we aren't necessarily busy. I'm actually going a bit traditional on these, because can you see the old style wooden windows with a tiny bit above it, with the aluminium kind of sash opening style ones, and they hadn't been done for absolutely years and years. So I'm whipping out the traditional, still quicker than the two of them inside. But when you're the boss, you're the boss, and when you're great, you're great. And it's Friday as well, so you're going to be glad for the end of the week. This afternoon we're going to do a good bit, when I say we, the girls in the office are going to do a good bit of kind of closing out the week, seeing what customers are left over to go on to next week, make bookings for Monday and Tuesday. We'll do the rest of the week next week, and also we're going to do a whole pile of cold calling for commercial and industrial stuff. We kind of do a regular circuit of cold calling and new ones that we can think of, and we're going to do it this time for carpets as well, as we're venturing into that a little bit. So that's what we're going to do, see what we can come up. Again, we're busy at the moment, but we're preparing for those weeks that we aren't necessarily busy. I'm actually going a bit traditional on these, because can you see the old style wooden windows with a tiny bit above it, with the aluminium kind of sash opening style ones, and they hadn't been done for absolutely years and years. So I'm whipping out the traditional, still quicker than the two of them inside. But when you're the boss, you're the boss, and when you're great, you're great. And there was no video yesterday because I was off yesterday, so the lads were out getting a good bit done. The lads are great, so they're able to plod away. I think one or two jobs took them longer than they had expected. Again, if I was there, that wouldn't have happened. Only messing, and the van is a mess today, between carpet cleaner and the stuff, because the bigger tank, we still kind of have to get everything kind of organised. So it'll be good to get that done. Today, heading on now, drop Nathan off for a few carpets, and we're going to plod ahead ourselves. Yep, wouldn't mind a coffee now actually. That'll go down alright. So we're still working away here now, just kind of at big houses like this. Yep, working away, happy days out. Maxine in the office is going to be doing cold calling now, and again, she was thinking, will I make up a list? Is Friday afternoon the best time to do cold calling and stuff like that? And Friday afternoon probably isn't the best time to do cold calling. It probably is better on a Tuesday, Wednesday or a Thursday morning, to do cold calling. She's going to be ringing solicitors, vets, all those kind of places. But to be honest, there's no time like the present. Other days you'll be flat out busy, you won't get a chance to do it. And so there sometimes, rather than procrastinating, making a list, all of these sort of stuff, sometimes it's just good just to pick up the phone, open a business directory, mark a start and a finish, and get calling people. So that's what I've encouraged her to do. So that's what she's going to do. Again, sometimes you're the boss, you know best, and though an employee might say, oh, I think we should do this or that, sometimes you have to listen to them. But other times that you think there might be a bit of procrastination involved, you just have to say to them, no, do you know what? Do the calls now, make the calls. So that's what's happening. Well, it's last job of the day. You might be able to hear the carpet cleaning machine going inside this house here. They're getting the hallways treated. I've been in helping doing a bit of a pre-spray for them. A good day, got an awful lot done. Yeah, just another day, lots of hard work. Glad to be done for the week. A lot accomplished this week, a lot of hard work done. We did really well in getting money in the door because we were owed an awful lot of money at the start of the week. We're still owed an awful lot of money, but we did great at getting money in, so that's always a bonus. Just in time for the public liability insurance bill for the year. So there's 5 employees on the policy and general liability for the company as well. So all of that costs quite a lot of money over here in Ireland. So that's been paid. We've done, I suppose we did that pub that we've just done the carpets of. I'll put an image on this. I put up with a thing on Facebook about everyone's favourite local. But what I was able to do is target, the results were amazing because the carpet was absolutely destroyed. Nathan was a real dab hand. The results were class on that, as well as a few bits of chemical that we got this week, new batches of chemical in. So I did up a Facebook post that the carpet had really come up really well in everyone's favourite local, and then a 1.5 mile radius around the pub I boosted it for €3 for one day, and that'll reach a few hundred people in my target audience. So all the locals will know that their local got their stuff done. So as well as the cold calling, again, the cold calling is really hard. You know, you might need 100 calls to businesses to get 1, 5, 10 calls back to give quotes and stuff like that, but unless you put in that hard work, you won't see it. And again, we're busy this week, but we're still doing Facebook advertising. We're busy next week, but we're still doing those advertising for those quiet weeks, because you can't turn it on. It has to be a constant thing. So yeah, that's what's going down. Happy out. Gonna have a nice weekend. Don't really have a whole pile planned apart from family stuff. There'll be no work. So yeah, let's plan a few more calls with the office just to close things out for Friday. It's 5 o'clock and I suppose we have another half an hour or something left here, and that'll be about it for the week. So not a bad week. Probably only did a few days on the tools myself this week. Still a lot of organising and stuff like that, but happy with how the week went. So the week is done and dusted, as I said. It's 9:30 and I'm just out doing cutting a bit of lawn because it's got a little bit away. Gonna give the car a little scrub as well before the weekend starts. Love doing. But I heard from Maxine in the office, who's doing all that cold calling about carpets and windows, and she got, for a Friday, when she thought it wouldn't be a good idea, she actually got loads of leads. So, well happy with that. Have a good weekend.